charges this morning after they were arrested during a cross-country road trip. Officers arrested 20-year-old Bryce Hall and 19-year-old Jaden Hostler on Monday outside Austin, Texas.
Star whose father killed an armed teen who broke into their house. 15-year-old Ava Maui is set to testify against a former classmate who her family says was stalking her.
These incidents shed light on the darker side of fame.
Classmate was one who warned her of the dangers of a person who broke into her home and was shot and killed by her father.
In recent years, TikTok has emerged as one of the most influential social media platforms, boasting millions of active users in the United States. The app has given rise to a new breed of content creators, often referred to as TikTokers, who amass huge followings and enjoy widespread fame. While many TikTokers use their platforms for positive purposes, others have found themselves embroiled in controversy, some even crossing the line into criminal behavior. Today, we will delve into the recent cases of TikTokers who have committed crimes in the United States. From fraud to assault, and even more severe offenses, these incidents shed light on the darker side of fame and the potential pitfalls of instant online stardom. Let's begin by exploring the first case. Bryce Hall, a prominent TikToker with millions of followers, gained notoriety not only for his content, but also for his legal troubles. In 2023, Hall made headlines when he was arrested after a heated altercation outside a nightclub in Los Angeles.
Are facing charges this morning after they were arrested during a cross-country road trip. Officers arrested 20-year-old Bryce Hall and 19-year-old Jaden Hostler on Monday outside Austin, Texas.
Witnesses reported that Hall was involved in a physical fight, allegedly throwing punches at another individual after an argument escalated. The incident was caught on camera by bystanders and quickly went viral. Hall faced charges of public disturbance and misdemeanor assault. Although he later issued a public apology on TikTok, the incident raised questions about the responsibilities that come with fame and how influencers should manage their behavior in public. This wasn't the first time Hall faced criticism for his actions. Previously, he was involved in a scandal where he hosted a large party during a pandemic lockdown, violating local health guidelines. The recurring pattern of behavior has led many to question whether influencers like Hall should face stricter consequences for their actions. Moreover, Hall's case highlights a broader issue of accountability among social media stars. With millions of impressionable followers, these influencers wield significant power, and incidents like this demonstrate the potential harm that can arise when this power is misused. Ava Maui, a teenage TikTok star, found herself at the center of a harrowing incident in 2023.
Ava Maui is a Naples teen with more than 1 million TikTok followers who said one of her classmates was stalking her, and she was here in court today to seek an injunction against him. But that classmate was one who warned her of the dangers of a person who broke into her home and was shot and killed by her father.
Maui's fame attracted the attention of an obsessive fan who began stalking her both online and offline. The situation escalated when the stalker showed up at her family home in Florida, armed with a firearm. In a dramatic confrontation, Maui's father fatally shot the stalker in self-defense. While Ava was not directly at fault, this incident highlights the risks that come with social media fame, especially for young influencers. It also sparked debates about online safety and the responsibility of platforms like TikTok to protect their users from such threats. The incident also led to increased scrutiny of the family's decision to allow Ava to maintain her online presence despite clear threats to her safety. Critics argued that prioritizing her TikTok career over her well-being was a questionable choice, sparking a broader conversation about parental responsibility in managing young influencers' careers. Furthermore, the case prompted discussions about the effectiveness of laws protecting individuals from stalking and harassment. Advocacy groups have since called for stronger measures to address the dangers posed by obsessive fans, particularly for minors in the public eye. Danielle Con, a controversial figure on TikTok, has been embroiled in several scandals over the years. In 2024, she was accused of exploiting her young followers by promoting fraudulent products. Multiple consumers reported that the products she advertised, ranging from skincare items to diet supplements, were either ineffective or outright scams. Con faced backlash for failing to disclose paid partnerships and for allegedly misleading her audience. The Federal Trade Commission, FTC, launched an investigation into her endorsements, further tarnishing her reputation. This case underscores the importance of ethical practices and transparency in influencer marketing. In addition to the fraud allegations, Con has faced ongoing criticism for her controversial content and disputes over her real age.
Going too far, Danielle. We're out of control at this point.
Guys, she is 12 years old. Guys, she is 14. I'm reading all these comments.
These controversies have led to public distrust, with many questioning the authenticity of her brand and motives. The case also highlights the vulnerabilities of young followers who often place blind trust in their favorite influencers. It underscores the need for stricter regulations around influencer marketing to protect consumers, especially minors, from deceptive practices. Zachary Lam's case is one of the most chilling examples of how TikTok fame can spiral into violence.
A lot of you think that Zachary Lam should be found not guilty. He claims that he stabbed his neighbor, William Timmy Durham, in self-defense. There's video of it. We've seen the video 100 times. Here it is again. The prosecution says no. Lam was arrogant. He provoked this whole thing, this whole bloody brawl.
In 2023, Lam, who had gained a significant following on TikTok for his controversial and often provocative content, became embroiled in a feud with his neighbors in New Jersey. The dispute escalated when Lam allegedly lured his neighbors into a physical confrontation, which resulted in the fatal stabbing of one individual. Lam claimed self-defense, but prosecutors argued that he had intentionally provoked the altercation for clout and content. The trial captured national attention, raising questions about the role of social media in fueling conflicts and the ethics of creating content at any cost. The prosecution revealed text messages and videos, suggesting that Lam planned the confrontation to gain more views on his TikTok account. This revelation shocked many and highlighted the lengths some individuals might go to for internet fame. Additionally, this case raised concerns about the psychological toll of social media fame. Experts have pointed out that the pressure to generate engaging content can lead to dangerous behavior, as creators prioritize views over ethical considerations. Bryce Adams, another well-known TikToker, faced legal action in 2024 after being accused of cyberbullying and harassment. Several victims came forward, alleging that Adams had used his platform to target and humiliate them. The allegations included posting private messages without consent and encouraging his followers to harass the victims online. Adams's behavior led to a civil lawsuit and the suspension of his TikTok account. This case serves as a reminder of the potential harm caused by online bullying and the need for accountability among influencers. The victims described severe emotional distress caused by Adams's actions, with some even reporting withdrawal from social media due to the harassment. These accounts highlighted the devastating impact of cyberbullying on mental health. Adams's case also brought attention to the need for stronger policies on social media platforms to address harassment. Critics argue that platforms like TikTok must do more to protect users and hold creators accountable for their actions. Anthony Barajas, a TikTok influencer, was involved in a tragic shooting at a movie theater in California in 2023. Barajas and his friend were victims of an unprovoked attack that left Barajas critically injured and his friend dead. The perpetrator, who was later apprehended, cited no clear motive for the crime. While Barajas was not a criminal, this incident underscores the risks that influencers can face in the public eye and the importance of addressing gun violence in the United States. Barajas' recovery process was shared on social media, where he received an outpouring of support from fans and fellow creators. His resilience inspired many, but the tragedy served as a stark reminder of the unpredictable dangers influencers may encounter. This incident also reignited conversations about public safety in entertainment venues, prompting calls for stricter security measures to prevent similar tragedies in the future. Porch, one of TikTok's most followed creators, faced allegations of tax evasion in 2024. According to reports, Porch failed to disclose significant earnings from brand deals and sponsorships, leading to an investigation by the Internal Revenue Service, IRS. While Porch's legal team argued that the discrepancies were unintentional, the case resulted in a hefty fine and damage to her public image. This case serves as a cautionary tale for influencers to ensure compliance with tax laws, particularly as their earnings grow. Porch's case also highlighted the complexities of financial management for social media stars, many of whom lack the expertise to handle their rapidly growing income. Financial advisors have since urged influencers to seek professional guidance to avoid similar issues. Moreover, the incident underscored the importance of transparency and accountability, as fans expressed disappointment in Porch for failing to meet legal and ethical standards. These cases highlight the complex and often troubling intersection of social media fame and criminal behavior. While TikTok offers incredible opportunities for creativity and connection, it also presents unique challenges and risks. The incidents discussed today remind us of the importance of accountability, ethical behavior, and the need for stricter regulations to prevent similar occurrences in the future. As viewers, we must remain critical of the content we consume and the creators we support. Fame should never excuse criminal behavior, and it is up to all of us to demand higher standards from influencers who wield significant power and influence.